Have you noticed that in this very moment something is here before any thought appears? Before an idea of who you are comes, before a memory, before a plan, there is already a simple sense of being. There is an awareness that is just here. It does not introduce itself. It is not saying, I am this or that. It is simply present. Stay with this for a moment. Let the mind do whatever it wants, but keep your attention on this simple fact. You are here, and you know you are here. There may already be thoughts coming, I don't feel anything special, or I'm not doing this right, or what is he talking about? Let these thoughts be. Do not fight them. Do not follow them. Just notice they appear by themselves. You did not call them. They arise, they stay for a short time, and then they pass. What sees this movement? There is something that does not rise and fall with them. Look now, feel now. You are aware of every thought, of every feeling, of the soft movement of breathing. What is this awareness itself? Let the body sit in a relaxed way. There is no need to force anything, no need to make a special effort. There is no target, no exam to pass. There is only a gentle turning of attention back to its source. Rather than going out to every thought and every feeling, let attention rest at home. Notice that even when there is a busy movement in the mind, the space in which all of this appears is not busy. It is simple, it is clear, it has no weight. You may feel a kind of restlessness, as if the mind wants something more dramatic, more exciting. It may say, this is too simple, there must be more. See that too as another thought. Let it pass, like a cloud. You are not here to chase clouds. You are here to notice the vastness in which clouds are seen. The thoughts can come, the feelings can come, let everything come. But you stay as the seeing of them. Right now, you do not need to change your life story. You do not need to fix your past or plan your future. For this short while, we are not so interested in the story of your life. We are interested in the one to whom the story appears, the name, the history, the relationships, the roles you play. These are all known by you. But what is this you that knows them? Does this knowing have a form? Does it have a color, a size, an age? Look inside. Be very simple. Do not think and answer. Just notice. There is an innocent presence here. It is not male or female. It is not weak or strong. It is not young or old. All these belong to the body and the personality. But the pure sense of being, this quiet I am, is here before all descriptions. Feel this simple I am without adding any story to it. Not I am this or I am that, just I am. If the mind comes to comment, let it comment, but do not join it. It will say, I am bored. I don't feel anything. This is not working. These are just sounds in the space of awareness. You are the space that sees it. Let us stay very simple. When a strong emotion comes, do not run, do not hide, do not push it away. Simply acknowledge it. Here is anger. Here is fear. Here is sadness. The moment you can see it, you are already standing as awareness. The emotion is appearing in front of you. You are the witness of it. You may feel its intensity in the body, but the witness is untouched. The witness does not tremble. It does not cry. It does not shake. It simply knows. When you feel a heavy emotion, look at it without judgment. Look at where it appears. Does it not appear inside you? And does it not also change? No emotion has ever stayed forever. They come, they peak, they fade. They are movements in time. But the one who sees them is not in time. The one who sees them is constant. Sometimes an emotion may feel so strong that it seems to swallow your attention. In that moment, gently ask, what is aware of this emotion? Do not try to fix the feeling. Do not try to make it go away. Simply place your attention on the awareness of it. When you do this, something begins to soften. The emotion loses some of its power. You begin to recognize that the heaviness is in the feeling, not in you. You are the wide space in which the feeling appears. If the mind adds a story, this emotion means something about me, or this will never go away, or I am broken. See that these are only thoughts. They are trying to interpret the emotion. Let them come and go. Thoughts are the clouds. The emotion is another cloud. But you are the space in which all of this appears. Even when the emotion is intense, even if tears come, stay with the simple recognition, I am the awareness in which this emotion is seen. This alone is enough. You do not need to fight. You do not need to rise above anything. You only need to see clearly. The emotion may be strong, but the awareness is greater. The sky cannot be damaged by the storm. The storm comes and goes, but the sky remains open, fresh, vast, and free. Over time, as this seeing becomes more natural, even the strongest emotions lose their power to disturb you deeply. They may still come, but they pass through with less grip. You see them as movements, not as identity. You become more gentle with yourself. You realize that nothing appearing in the body or mind can define you. You are the unseen, unchanging presence in which all things rise and fall. Rest in this recognition, especially when the storms come. Let life move as it moves. You remain as the sky. There is a deep illusion that lives in the mind, the illusion that you are separate from everything and everyone. This sense of being a small person, separate from the world, is the root of much fear and loneliness. But if you look closely, you will see that separation is only an idea, not your true experience. Right now, notice the sound of this voice. Notice any sensations in the body. Notice thoughts moving in the mind. Where do these appear? They all appear in the same field of awareness. The sound of a bird, the breath in your chest, the thoughts about tomorrow, all of it appears in one space. Is there any boundary in this space that says, this part is me and that part is not me? Or is this sense of inside and outside just another thought? Look at your direct experience. You cannot find a real line dividing self and world. There is only perception happening in this one awareness. The feeling of me is a pattern of thoughts and feelings. The feeling of other is also a pattern. Both are appearing in the same awareness. This means they are not truly two. They are part of one seamless experience. You may think, I am here in this body and the world is out there. But even the image of my body is perceived. The world is perceived. Both appear in awareness. If both appear in awareness, how can they be two? Awareness is like the sky in which both the sunrise and the mountain appear. The mountain is not separate from the sky. It is seen within the sky. Stay very simple. The sense of separation comes from identifying with the body-mind. When you say, I am this person, you create a border. But when you recognize that the body and mind are also objects in awareness, the border dissolves. You see that all things are appearing in the same one presence. When you look at another person, you may see a different body, a different expression, but the awareness that knows this is the same awareness that knows your own body. Awareness is one. It does not have parts. It does not divide itself. The many forms appear in it, but awareness itself is indivisible. This recognition brings a natural softness. You feel less separate, less against the world. Compassion arises easily. You see yourself in others. You recognize the same presence behind every pair of eyes. You begin to live more lightly, without the burden of so much me and mine. Do not try to force this feeling. Do not try to make yourself one with everything by imagination. Simply see what is true and your own direct experience. You are the awareness in which all appears. In that awareness, separation has never been real. It was only a dream of the mind. The moment you see this, even for a few seconds, something opens inside you, something peaceful and natural. Remain in this simple seeing. Let the feeling of unity unfold naturally. It does not need to be dramatic. It does not need to be emotional. It is as quiet as breath, as gentle as a soft breeze passing through open space. Awareness is one. You are that. When you begin to recognize yourself as the sky of awareness, life becomes lighter. But how does this recognition flow into daily living? How do you move through the world while remaining as this quiet presence? The first thing is to understand that awareness is not separate from life. It is not something you must hold on to. You do not need to practice awareness as if it were a skill. You only need to stop believing the thoughts that pull you into the small self. The sky does not try to be the sky. It simply is. In the same way, you do not need to try to be awareness. You are already awareness. You only need to see this again and again in a gentle way. As you go about your day, you may notice moments when you fall back into old habits, stress, fear, judgment, comparison. When this happens, do not punish yourself. Do not say, "I lost awareness." Instead, be happy that you noticed. The noticing itself shows that awareness is here. When you notice, you have already stepped back into the sky. The cloud of stress or worry may still linger, but you are no longer inside it. Simple reminders can help. When you walk, feel that you are the space in which walking happens. When you breathe, feel that breathing is simply occurring in awareness. When you speak to someone, listen from the stillness inside you. Let your responses arise naturally, without the tightness of ego trying to control the situation. If the mind becomes busy, let it be busy. You do not have to calm it by force. Just remain as the witness. Life will continue. Actions will still happen. Decisions will still be made. But there will be a softness inside, a kind of inner peace that does not depend on outer conditions. You will find that you react less. Things that once disturbed you deeply now pass more easily. The ego may still appear, but it does not dominate you. You see it as a cloud. You do not take your seat inside it. You stay in your true seat, the seat of awareness. Sometimes you may forget entirely and get pulled into a cloud. That is also fine. As soon as you notice, gently return. There is no failure. No one is keeping score. Awareness has no interest in measuring. It simply sees. It simply is. In time, this recognizing becomes natural. You live more and more from the heart of awareness. You feel more spacious inside. You stop fighting with life so much. You allow things to happen without so much resistance. You begin to trust life, not as a belief, but as a direct knowing that life flows within the same awareness that you are. In this natural way, A recognition of your true self becomes the foundation of your daily living. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to do anything special. You only need to stay in the simplicity of being again and again, with patience, with gentleness, with love. Now stay quiet for a moment. Let everything settle. You have followed these words, not as instructions to gather, but as invitations to look inside and discover what has always been here. You have seen that thoughts are clouds. You have seen that emotions are waves. You have seen that the sense of a personal I is only a pattern. All of these come and go, but you remain. Feel this now, the simple being, the silent presence, the awareness in which every experience appears. It does not try to be anything. It does not try to become anything. It is free from effort, free from fear, free from the weight of identity. It is your true nature, open, empty, peaceful, untouched. Let all ideas fall away for a moment. Let the mind rest. Let the body rest. You do not need to hold on to a single thought. You do not need to understand anything. You do not need to reach any state. Just be. This being is not a practice. It is not a method. It is your natural condition. It has been with you since the very beginning. It was here before the first thought arose. It will be here after the final thought fades. Everything comes and goes. This alone remains. Rest here. Do not try to hold it. Do not try to keep it. Awareness does not need to be kept. It is what you are. Even if the mind becomes active later, even if emotions arise, you now know the deeper truth. These are movements in the sky. They cannot touch the sky. They cannot touch you. Let this knowing sink into your heart. Let it guide your steps gently. Live as the open sky. Let life's movements be as they are. Stay as the awareness in which they appear. This is freedom, not the freedom of the person, but freedom from the person. It is quiet. It is spacious. It is peaceful. You are the awareness, the silent presence, the formless self. You have never been anything else. Everything else was only a passing cloud. Stay in this truth. Move in this truth. Let it shine in your being. Peace is here. Stillness is here. You are here, untouched, unborn, timeless. Rest in this. Let it be enough. All blessings. Even the feeling of boredom is an appearance. It comes, it goes. The awareness that knows boredom is not bored. The awareness that knows confusion is not confused. Recognize this. Stay with this noticing. Do not hold the body tight. Let the breath move naturally. Feel the contact of the body with the surface where you sit. Sounds may be there, sensations may be there, a mood may be there, but there is also this quiet background that is not doing anything. It does not try to control. It does not push or pull. It simply is. You are not asked to get rid of the mind. You are not asked to stop thoughts by force. You are only invited to see that you are not limited to them. You are the space in which they appear. If a bird crosses the sky does not chase it. It does not record its path. It remains as it is. In the same way, let thoughts cross this space of awareness. Let them move. You remain as the unmoving awareness. There can be a feeling of dropping inside, like resting deeper into yourself. You are not moving anywhere. You are not traveling to a different place. You are simply relaxing away from the outer play of images and words back to the one who sees. Notice, all of this is already happening by grace. You are not really making it happen. You are just not standing in the way. Everything that you can observe is not what you are in essence. You can observe the body, you can observe the breathing, you can observe the sense of being a person, you can observe even the feeling, I exist. All of this is seen. Yet the seeing itself, the pure awareness, cannot be seen as an object. You cannot look at it from outside. It is here as your very self. It is what you are. Stay with this simple clarity. You are here. You are aware. All else comes and goes. For so long, you have taken yourself to be the mixture of body, mind, and feelings. You say, I am this person. I am my history. I am my failures. I am my desires. You feel heavy because you are carrying all these ideas as if they were your own skin. Now, gently, you are invited to see that these are only habits of thinking. They are not your truth. They are like clothes you wear, not the one who wears them. Look now at the sense of me that you usually feel. It is built from memories, opinions, fears, and hopes. It has many conditions. It says, I am happy when this happens, and I am unhappy when that happens. Notice how often this me changes. One day it feels confident, another day it feels weak. One moment it feels loved, another moment it feels rejected. It is very unstable. Can this unstable me be what you really are? See how thoughts speak about you. They say, you are not good enough, you are not there yet, you should be better, you are behind compared to others. These are not the voice of truth. They are just old recordings of conditioning playing again and again. The problem is not that these thoughts appear. The problem is that they are believed without question. Now, together, we are questioning them, not by fighting them, but by seeing from where they are seen. When a thought about me appears, ask, who is noticing this thought? When a feeling of shame or fear arises, ask, who is aware of this feeling? The thought changes, the feeling passes, but the one who is aware does not pass. This awareness was present when you were a small child, present through all the changes of your body, present in joy, present in sorrow. It does not belong to any state. It is constant. Right now, notice the movement of the mind. Maybe it tries to judge this process. Maybe it wants to measure progress. It asks, am I awake yet? Am I close? Am I far? Just see that these questions themselves are clouds. They pass through you. You are not inside such thoughts. They are inside you, inside the field of awareness. When you understand this directly, not with the head but with clear seeing, a great burden drops. There is a subtle idea that you are the doer of everything, that you are the one who makes all things happen. This idea gives rise to a lot of stress and guilt. When something goes wrong, you say, I failed. When something goes right, you say, I succeeded. But look more deeply. Thoughts come by themselves. Feelings come by themselves. Actions happen through this body, through conditions, through so many forces. You are the witness of this movement, not the small controller you imagine yourself to be. You are not asked to lose interest in life. You are only invited to see that what you truly are is not limited by the events of life. Whatever is happening, the noticing of it is steady. That noticing does not say, I am happy or I am sad. It simply knows. It is simple knowing. Its nature is not troubled. The sense of I am this person is also something that appears. It is a thought, a feeling, a long habit. Right now, give some space and see. This personal sense is observed. It comes like a wave. It may feel very intimate, but it is still a wave. You, as awareness, are like the ocean. The waves move, rise, fall, but the depth of the ocean remains unchanged. Rest in this depth. Do not try to get rid of the sense of person. That would only create more struggle. Just recognize it when it appears. Ah, here is the old voice again, the old mask. See it, let it be. Keep attention resting as the awareness in which it is seen. Slowly, naturally, its grip becomes lighter. It loses its power to define you. There may be moments when a strong emotion arises and you feel, I am upset or I am hurt. In that moment, it is easy to say, this is who I am. But if you look, you see that the thought I am hurt is also known. The feeling in the body is known. You are the one who knows. This knowing is not hurt. This knowing is not upset. It is aware of the upset but remains unchanged. Life has trained you to say, I am this and I am that, attaching your sense of self to passing states. Now, in this gentle seeing, you begin to detach your identity from these states. You see that you can observe them without being trapped in them. This is the beginning of freedom, not the freedom of the person, but the freedom from the person. Stay simple. Feel your own presence, here and now. Before the thought, I am this or that, you simply are. There is a quiet existence, a simple beingness. This does not need any story to support it. It does not need a past. It does not need a future. It is self-confirming. It just is. If the mind tries to make this into a concept, into an idea to hold on to, gently let that go. You are not being asked to believe anything new. You are being invited to look at what is already unmistakably here. Do you need belief to know that you exist right now? No, you simply know. This is the directness we are pointing to. Notice also how much energy went in trying to become something, trying to protect a certain image of me. When you see that you are not that image, that the image is just a passing cloud, something relaxes. You do not have to pretend so much. You do not have to defend so much. You do not have to compare so much. The sky does not compare one cloud with another. It allows all to pass. You are this sky-like awareness. Everything else is an object in front of you. You are not distant from your life, but you are not trapped inside the small identity. This is a very natural recognition. Let it sink in quietly. No rush, no pressure, just a deep, gentle seeing that everything you took yourself to be, you can observe. And what you can observe, you cannot ultimately be. Now slowly, let your attention move from the many things that appear to the space in which they appear. Do not focus on thoughts right now. Do not focus on their content. Instead, ask, in what do these thoughts arise? If thoughts are clouds, in what sky are they floating? Look at a thought as it arises. Maybe it says, this is strange, or this feels peaceful, or I am tired. Do not follow the meaning. Just notice that it arose from some kind of inner space. It stayed for a short time and it faded back into space. That inner space did not move. It was there before the thought came. It is here during the thought. It remains when the thought is gone. In the satar. The same way, notice feelings. A sense of calm may appear, or a feeling of resistance, or nothing in particular. Whatever it is felt, it is known. Ask quietly, what is the background in which this feeling shows itself? The feeling is like a color appearing on a screen. The screen itself does not become that color. It remains pure, untouched. You are that screen-like awareness. The body is also like a cloud. It changes shape over time. It grows, it ages, it moves. It is always changing even now. Sensations move through it. Warmth, coolness, pressure, relaxation. All of this is noticed. The one who notices is not changing at the same speed. This noticing is here in waking. It is there in some deep way. Even when the mind is in dreams, it is not a cloud, it is the clear space. This space is not far away. It is not somewhere above you or outside you. It is not in the sky in a physical sense. It is more intimate than that. It is the very fact that you can say, I am aware. Without this, nothing could be known. Do not try to see it as an image. You will not find it as a picture. It is not an object. It is the invisible, formless reality in which all objects appear. When you see the sky in the world, sometimes it is clear, sometimes full of clouds, but the true sky of being that we speak of here is always clear. Clouds do not truly touch it. Storms do not stain it, they only seem to. In your life, thoughts and emotions can be very strong, like storms. But if you realize that you are the sky and not the storm, a deep peace is present, even in the middle of movement. Notice that all mental weather is temporary. A thought comes to say, you are failing. Another thought comes later to say, you are doing well. One day you feel high, another day you feel low. These are just different cloud forms passing through. If you identify with them, you ride up and down all the time. If you recognize that you are the vast awareness in which they appear, you are no longer at the mercy of their changes. You are not asked to forbid thoughts. Let them play, let them move. Your only work, if we can call it work, is to stay as the sky. Watch without attachment. Do not grab. Do not push. Let attention rest as the observing presence. In the beginning, the mind may feel restless. It may ask, what is the use of this? Or, nothing is happening. These are just more clouds. Stay as the sky. Slowly there may come a sense of space inside you, a soft openness. You may feel that thoughts no longer press so much. They are lighter, like mist drifting by. You are not trying to hold them or fix them. You are letting them be what they are, passing movements. This is a great relief. You discover that you do not have to manage every thought to be at peace. The person you once believed yourself to be, the one who is always worried, always trying, always planning, is also a cloud. It has a shape, but it is not permanent. The true you, the sky of awareness, is not busy. It is not planning. It is not trying to control. It simply holds everything in a silent embrace. In this seeing, even the sense of time begins to loosen. Past and future are just though it's passing now. The memory of yesterday is a thought appearing in this present awareness. The idea of tomorrow is also just a thought appearing now. Awareness itself is not moving in time. It does not have a past to regret or a future to fear. It is pure presence. Feel this presence. Do not try to describe it. Do not try to capture it. Just feel that you are here. Without any story, you are not doing this presence. You are not creating it. You are it. There is a quiet joy in this, not an excitement, but a subtle, steady contentment that does not depend on events. This is the fragrance of the sky-like self. If a heavy thought comes like a dark cloud, do not panic. Remember, a dark cloud cannot hurt the sky. It may cover the sun for a while, but it cannot damage the sun. In the same way, a heavy thought can seem to cover the brightness of your being, but it cannot truly touch your aware nature. You remain untouched, even if for a moment it feels otherwise. Keep returning to this simple recognition. Everything that appears disappears, but the one to whom it appears does not disappear. That one is not a thing, it is not an object, it cannot be measured. Yet it is more real than anything that comes and goes. It is your true home. As you grow in this understanding, you will see that life can continue in its natural way. Actions still happen, decisions still get made, conversations still take place. But in the background, or better, at the core, there is this stable, quiet sky of awareness. You live as that and let everything else be clouds moving through you. Now we look even more closely. We have seen that thoughts are like clouds and that you are the sky. We have begun to sense that the me you usually take yourself to be is also something that is seen. Now, let us ask a very simple question, but in a very deep way. Who are you, really? When you say I, what are you pointing to? At first, the mind will bring answers. I am this person. I am this body. I am someone with this past, with these qualities, with these wounds. These are familiar answers, but they are not stable. Watch what happens when you do not accept the first answer that the mind gives. Instead, you turn the light of attention back to the one who says I. You can say, I know my body. This means the body is known. It is changing all the time. You can say, I know my mind. Thoughts and feelings move like a stream. They are also known. If both body and mind are known, then you, the knower, must be something more subtle than both. You are not denying the body and mind. You are simply seeing that you are not limited to them. Stay with this. You can observe the breathing. You can observe the heart beating faster or slower. You can observe the mood changing. You can observe the feeling of being someone. All of this is in front of you. You, as awareness, are behind all of it. What is this behind? It is not in a location. It is not hiding somewhere in the body. It is not an object. It is the pure subject, the seer of all. Let attention rest there. When the thought I arises, do not rush to connect it with a story. Just feel the Iber sense I am. Before the words, I am this, I am that, there is only I am. This is a very important noticing. This pure I am is like the door to your true nature. It is not yet the full recognition of the Absolute, but it is already free from many ideas. It is the taste of your own being. Whenever a thought appears to limit you, I am not worthy, I am broken, I am lost. See that it is adding something to this pure I am. It is trying to paint a picture on the clear canvas of being. For a long time you believed these paintings and called them myself. Now you begin to see that they are just movements. The canvas is untouched. Ask quietly inside, this sense that knows I am. Where does it begin and where does it end? Does it have a border? Does it have an edge? Do not imagine. Do not answer quickly. Look, there may be a feeling that it is located in the chest or in the head, but if you watch more closely, you see that even the sense of location is observed. The awareness itself has no real boundary. You may feel, but I cannot see awareness. That is true. You cannot see it as something in front of you. It is not an object. It is the seeing itself. Just as an eye cannot see itself directly, awareness cannot step outside itself to look at itself. Yet you know that you are aware. This simple fact is enough. Do not try to make awareness into a thing. It is not a thing. It is your formless self. In this quiet looking, thoughts may come to distract. This is too abstract, or I want an experience, or what do I get from this? Let these two pass. They are still concerned with the person, with gain and loss, with achievement. The recognition of your true nature is not about gaining something new. It is about seeing clearly what is already and always here. There may come a feeling of emptiness, as if something is dissolving. Do not be afraid of this. It is only the old false idea of yourself that is thinning out. What you truly are cannot be lost. Only illusions can fall away. Let them. Do not hold on. Stay as the silent witness and see what remains when you do not cling to any self-image. That which remains, without effort, without shape, without story, is the self. You have long believed in a small I that feels separate and vulnerable. This I says, I am this person, these are my thoughts, this is my life. It lives in a tight frame, always trying to protect itself, to prove itself, to fix itself. Now, in this simple seeing, you may begin to notice that this small I is only a thought pattern. It is a way of speaking, a way of feeling, a mixture of memory and imagination. It is not your true reality. Watch the voice of this me. It often speaks in the head, commenting on everything. I like this. I don't like that. I am afraid. I am hopeful. I am better than this one. I am worse than that one. See that these are just phrases moving in space. Without believing them, they have no weight. They are like lines in a play, but the play is not the screen. This ego, I, is always changing. When you are among friends, it feels one way. When you are alone, it feels another way. When you receive praise, it swells. When you receive blame, it shrinks. It is never stable. Can something so unstable be what you truly are? The truth cannot depend on conditions. It must be present in all states, not only in the good ones. Notice that this personal I is often tense. It is always waiting for something to be accepted, to be successful, to be safe. It is also always afraid of something, of failure, of rejection, of death. It lives in a constant negotiation with life, but behind this tense knot of identity, there is already a calm openness. That openness is not trying to be anyone, it is just here. Let us look very simply. Right now, a thought may say, this is me, I am listening, I want awakening. But even this thought is seen. It rises, it is known, it fades. The feeling that I am this separate person on a journey is also an appearance. It may feel intimate, but it is still an object in front of awareness. Awareness itself is not on a journey, it is not going anywhere. It is. When you look at a cloud in the sky, you can say that is a cloud. When you look at the ego I, you can say that is an idea. It is nothing solid. It has no independent existence. If you do not put energy into it, if you do not repeat its stories, it fades by itself. The trouble comes when you take it to be yourself. Then its moods become your moods. Its fear becomes your fear, but you are not it. You are the one who sees it. See also that ego is not an enemy. It is a kind of mask that grew out of ignorance. It formed around the body-mind to help navigate the world. When it is believed to be your true identity, there is suffering. When it is seen as a function rather than your essence, the pressure drops. It can continue to appear when needed, but it no longer runs the show. Gently, whenever the feeling I, me, mine arises, you can notice it as a cloud. Here is the personal voice again. Do not attack it, just see it. In seeing, you are already standing as the sky. You do not need to push the ego away. Just do not sit inside it. Do not take your seat there. Your true seat is in the formless awareness itself. Even the spiritual seeker can be part of the ego. The thought, I am someone trying to become enlightened, is also a cloud. It can carry a lot of tension and expectation. But the pure awareness that knows this thought is not seeking. It is not lacking anything. It is whole. When you recognize yourself as that, the search relaxes. What remains is a simple openness, a natural peace. So whenever you feel tight, whenever you feel small, ask quietly, Who is feeling this? Do not answer with words, just look. You will see that the one who seems small is only a thought clothed with emotion. The one who sees this is not small, it is not big, it has no size, it is not in the game of comparison at all. This is your real position. Rest there. Now we come back again to the most simple and direct recognition, to rest as awareness, not as a practice you must do all the time, not as a task that the mind must perform, but as the natural state that is already present. Resting as awareness is not about getting somewhere. It is about ceasing to lean on what comes and goes and remaining as the seeing itself. Let the body be comfortable. You do not need a special posture. What matters is not the position of the body, but the orientation of attention. For a moment, give up all trying. Drop every project, even the project to wake up. Be here just as you are, with no agenda. Let everything be as it is. Notice whatever appears, the sound of breathing, the feeling of the body, perhaps sounds around you, the movement of thoughts. Do not pick one thing to focus on. Just allow everything to be seen, to be heard, to be sensed, without choice. You do not need to change anything. You do not need to arrange anything. Let it all move in its own way. Now, instead of giving energy to the details, feel the space in which all of this appears. Thoughts show themselves in this space. Sensations show themselves in this space. Even the sense, I am aware, shines in this space. The space itself does not move. It does not argue. It does not complain. It is simply present. You are that presence. Do not imagine it. Do not make a picture of it. You cannot stand outside of it to look at it. You are already inside it as it. The mind may ask, how do I know this? But notice that even this question arises in awareness and is known. Awareness does not need to know itself as an object. It is self-known by being. Thoughts will continue to appear. This is natural. Resting as awareness does not mean that there are no thoughts. It means that you are no longer fused with them. When a thought comes, you do not jump into it. You see it as a wave on the surface of the ocean. The depth of the ocean is not disturbed by the wave. The depth of your being is not disturbed by the thought. Sometimes the mind will try to test this. It will bring a thought that it knows usually disturbs you, a fear, a regret, a desire. When it appears, just watch. You may feel a movement in the body. You may feel energy rising. That is fine. Let all of this be. Simply recognize all of this movement is appearing in me, in awareness. I am not inside the movement. The movement is inside me. If you find yourself getting pulled into the story, do not worry. Do not blame yourself. Even the sense I got pulled in is also seen. As soon as you notice, you are back as the witness. In truth, you never left. Only attention seemed to have gone into the story. The sky was never inside the cloud, even when it seemed fully covered. There may be moments of great quiet. Thoughts may slow down, and you feel a deep stillness. This stillness is not something you created. It is the natural fragrance of your own being. Enjoy it, but do not cling to it as an experience that must last. Experiences come and go, even peaceful ones. What does not come and go is the awareness in which they appear. That is you. Even when stillness is not felt, awareness is here. Even if the mind is noisy, awareness is here. So do not make a condition. I am awareness only when it is quiet. You are awareness always. The recognition of this does not depend on the state of the mind. It depends only on seeing clearly that you are the knower of all states. If tiredness comes, let it come. If restlessness comes, let it come. If a blank feeling comes, let it come. Nothing needs to be pushed away. The power of awareness is that it can allow everything without being changed by any of it. This is true strength. This is true peace. Stay with this simple resting. No need to hold it tight. No need to check whether you are doing it right. Any such checking is again just a thought. Let even that be. There is a deeper trust here, a knowing without words that what you are cannot be improved or damaged by the movement of thoughts. Remain as you are, the open sky of awareness in which the dance of life appears and disappears. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. You stay as the unmoving, formless witness, the silent presence that has always been here, before the first thought and after the last one. There are moments in life when strong emotions rise like sudden storms. They come with force, with memories, with a heaviness in the chest or a shaking in the belly. They may feel overwhelming, as if they can swallow your whole sense of peace. But even here, the same truth remains. The storm is not the sky. The emotion, no matter how strong, is only a cloud passing through the open field of awareness. You are not the storm.